Have you ever noticed how some parts of our body will send us obvious warnings? A sharp pain, a sudden cough, while others remain almost completely silent? Your liver is one of those quiet workers. Day after day, it filters your blood, processes nutrients, stores vitamins, and helps keep your body's chemistry balanced. It doesn't ring alarm bells loudly like your heart might, but when something's wrong, it does send out gentle signals if you know how to recognize them. And here's the challenge. After the age of 65, changes in liver health can be mistaken for normal aging. Feeling tired? You might think it's just because you're not 25 anymore. Skin changes? It's just the years showing. But often these are your liver's whispers for help. Today, I want to share 7 early warnings your liver sends, especially after 65, and how noticing them could help protect your health. I'll tell you true-to-life stories, give you examples, and help you separate what's normal aging from what's a potential problem. 1. Unexplained fatigue that doesn't go away. We all slow down a little as we age, but liver-related fatigue is different. It's not just feeling sleepy after a big lunch or a busy day. It's a deep, unshakable tiredness that lingers no matter how much you rest. I remember speaking with Margaret, a 72-year-old retired teacher. She loved tending her rose garden, but she started feeling too exhausted to even walk down her driveway to get the mail. At first, she blamed the weather, then her diet, and finally, just getting older. But when she went for a routine checkup, her doctor found her liver enzymes were elevated. Her liver was struggling to filter toxins, and that buildup was quietly draining her energy. When your liver is overworked or damaged, toxins can remain in your blood longer, and your body has to work harder to do normal activities. The result? A constant lack of energy, often the first sign something's off. 2. Changes in skin and eyes. Your skin tells a story, and sometimes it's your liver's story. One of the most well-known liver symptoms is jaundice, which causes yellowing of the skin and the whites of the eyes. But here's the tricky part. In its early stages, the changes can be so subtle you barely notice them. Take John, 68. During a family holiday, his daughter snapped a photo of him by the beach. Later, she noticed his eyes looked different, slightly yellow, almost like the lighting was off. That photo led John to see his doctor, and sure enough, his bilirubin levels were high. Bilirubin is a yellow substance made when your body breaks down old red blood cells. Your liver usually processes it efficiently, but when the liver is damaged, bilirubin builds up, and it shows in your skin and eyes. If you ever notice your skin looking unusually dull, your eyes appearing slightly yellow, or even darkening of the urine for no obvious reason, it's worth having it checked. 3. Itchy skin without a rash. This one surprises a lot of people. We usually connect itchy skin with dryness, allergies, or bug bites. But liver-related itchiness is different. It's deep, persistent, and often without any visible rash or irritation. Elaine, 74, told me she'd been waking up at night scratching her forearms and legs. She tried switching soaps, using more lotion, even wearing softer clothing, but nothing helped. Eventually, a blood test revealed her bile ducts weren't draining properly, allowing bile salts to build up in her bloodstream. These salts can cause the skin to feel irritated from the inside out. One way to spot the difference, lotion might help a little with normal dry skin, but liver-related itching often doesn't respond much at all to creams. If you have itching that lasts more than a couple of weeks without an obvious cause, it's worth getting your liver checked. 4. Swelling in the legs or ankles. Our feet and ankles can swell for lots of reasons: hot weather, long flights, certain medications. But liver problems can also cause swelling, known as edema. The liver produces proteins that help keep fluid in your bloodstream. If it's not making enough, that fluid can leak into surrounding tissues, especially in the lower parts of your body where gravity pulls it down. Bill, 70, thought his ankles were swelling because he'd been on his feet, cheering for his grandson's soccer team. But when the swelling became an everyday thing, even in the mornings, his doctor found his liver was contributing to circulation issues. A telltale sign is if your socks leave deep marks on your ankles or calves, or your shoes feel tight at the end of the day, even when you haven't been especially active. 5. Easy bruising and slow healing. If you're over 65, you might have noticed your skin bruises more easily. But while thinner skin is one factor, your liver also plays a big role in how your blood clots. Mary, 76, was an avid gardener. She noticed that even brushing against a bush could leave her with a big bruise. Plus, small cuts from thorns took days longer to heal than they used to. Her doctor explained that her liver wasn't producing enough clotting proteins, making her more prone to bleeding under the skin. If you're noticing new or frequent bruises, especially on your arms or legs, it's worth noting when they happen and how long they take to heal. 6. Loss of appetite or sudden weight changes. Our appetites can naturally change over time, but a sudden loss of interest in food or feeling full after just a few bites can be linked to liver issues. Robert, 69, loved his evening dinners, but over a few months, he started skipping meals, not because of nausea, but because food just didn't appeal to him anymore. Without trying, he lost almost 10 pounds. The cause? His liver inflammation was affecting his digestion and metabolism. This can work the other way too. Fluid retention from liver problems can make your weight go up even if your eating habits haven't changed. Unexplained weight loss or gain should always be investigated. 7. Brain fog or confusion. One of the most overlooked signs of liver trouble is its effect on the brain. When the liver can't filter toxins properly, those toxins can travel to the brain and affect mental clarity, a condition called hepatic encephalopathy. Helen, 75, had been sharp all her life. Sharp. But she started forgetting little things, like where she left her keys, and once even got lost driving to a store she'd visited for decades. Her family thought it might be early dementia, but it turned out her liver was the real culprit. Brain. Fog from liver issues can show up as confusion, trouble concentrating, or even mood changes. It's often gradual, so family members may notice before you do. Your liver doesn't have a loud voice. It won't shout when it's in trouble, but it does whisper through your energy, your skin, your digestion, and even your mind. The key is to listen early. The sooner you notice and investigate these symptoms, the better your chances of preventing serious damage and keeping your quality of life high. So tell me, which of these 7 signs surprised you the most? Have you ever experienced any of them? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your stories. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more health insights, and share it with friends or family who could benefit. Your health is precious, and sometimes listening to the quietest signals makes the loudest difference in the long run.